Bro, this is not a basement.
It's not a
I
basement.
could have sworn this was a basement, bro. I could have sworn. I was like, yeah, they're at the bottom of a basement.
Oh, you didn't think it was a whole entire double
Different
Yeah,
house
bro.
and everything.
I was like, all right, because the chick I was with in Kuwait, she was like, oh, where's that? I was like, yeah, it's my friend's basement. with complete confidence.
Now you get to go back. It wasn't a basement. It wasn't a basement at all.
God. That's so bad.
The contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Shane, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show. Random Realness, episode 30. It's a big one today. How you doing, J Dot? Oh, okay. Are you relapsing or
No, because they put that three.
Oh, okay. He said 3 ball. three ball. Okay.
3-0. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like, check this out. Like, all right, bye. I'm derailed the show right now. But like
said
my
right off
oldest
top.
daughter, when that move started coming out, she'd be around the house. Me and my wife were like, "What are you, fucking junkies?" Just like you said, like, "What do you do? Got a heroin drip going, goddamn?"
Heroin
And
drip?
it's like, is it like loading the clip or something?
No,
like or in my veins, and
in
it's
my
like,
blood, nigga. You know, time is 3 ball. It's in me, nigga. No homo.
Okay, so
But I'm your host, Cham. Sorry for the interruption, nigga. You know, his celebrations keep getting wilder and wilder. It's my dog, J. White. How you doing, boy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Can't complain. How are you doing?
You know, I'm doing all right. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying?
It's a shoot.
We got a special guest tonight, don't we?
Yeah,
Today,
we do.
tonight, whenever.
And this ain't a regular guest. It's international.
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 You know what I'm saying? Go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac,
4
don't
flats
you?
on a Cadillac, but he left me way back. You know, he out here getting jet
he said,
lag.
make sure I stayed back.
Yeah, that boy, he's been gone. He's been gone so long, they call him International Tay.
Hey, what up, boy? How you doing?
What up? How you
I like
doing?
that jersey, bro. I was gonna say something as soon as you walked in. You be
Okay.
killing these bitches, huh?
Free OJ. Bruh. Quarter loss, they didn't do it.
Hey, I believe him.
Hey,
Black men don't cheat. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even know about
Especially
that.
not
I
the
just know
system.
that.
He said, I don't know about that.
They said 12 of his peers found him innocent.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
do you remember where you were when that verdict came out?
Yeah, I was in a damn art class. It was, 7th, 8th grade?
I think
I was in art class too.
I was in my dad's nutsack still.
Shut up.
Oh, my fault.
I think you tried to.
My bad.
It was like, hey, bruh. And they were like, free or innocent. And I was like, yes.
And the whole
Walking
class
around
was
school
pissed
like,
off.
yeah, nigga. They're just like, how could this happen? And I was like, God, they beat them at their own game.
For what? The
Yeah.
Cochran was in there doing his thing. I think I was like in art class and they were listening to it on a little radio. And I'm sitting over there. I got my little lowrider that I drew.
Were y'all in the same art class?
Maybe.
Because I
but-
just finished art and went to like drama class or something. I think it might have been English class with some little Asian lady. And, but yeah, it was in that same big art class at West.
Well, yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
Shout out to OJ. He didn't do it. He did try to steal his own shit back, though. Don't give a fuck what nobody says. That nigga was guilty.
He earned it, though.
That was a misunderstanding.
They got a whole trial out on, or a whole documentary out on it now.
So when he went into the hotel room, he thought he was going to be signing all that stuff again. So
he said, "I'm going to go take it home to sign it because of my special market with Sharpies at the crib."
They had him looking bad, man.
He had himself looking bad. Nigga, don't do that.
How did you get the name International Tay?
I was just going to say, how do we do that?
You know, can I be honest with you? Mm-hmm. There's a line that Jay-Z used. He was like, "International Hove, that's my handle." And I was like, shit, nigga, I've been more places than you. So, from Ashanti to Tay, and then International Tay.
Okay. You went to Kurtz and Kanko's and all like them kind of places, or are you going to different places?
Did he just ask if you went to a nigga's name Kurt's house? He said you went to Kurt's house?
You went to like all the places Jay-Z did, like the Bahamas and Jamaica and just like the resort places, right? Like everything's been sweet.
I can't afford a resort like that. I've been to the resorts on the other side of the world.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. How many places have you been? Do you have you lost track?
Like 40 something.
Okay, nigga, let me hold $10, bro.
It's like 40 something. But no.
You need an assistant?
Bro, I do. I really do.
Team Ice, can we in this bitch?
Last year, I've missed like 3-4 flights.
I'm here for you.
And missing a flight while you're like in a foreign country at an airport, you're just like,
hey,
bro.
After this, my nigga, we gonna talk.
Dead serious. I've been on it. Hey, I was on Facebook like, somebody, I need help. I need help. Please help me. I can't afford to keep missing flights like this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not time.
But 40, that's wild.
40 something.
Niggas out here wilding.
Give us your top 5.
I'll say top 3 because it's probably hard. No, it's not. It's easy.
Top 3.
Or top 5 easy or top 5
Can
hard?
I say this in America? Because man, this is gonna be some shit.
Yeah, you can say.
Hey, what's freedom of speech?
China, yeah, for now.
Oh God,
China's dope.
Okay,
China's pretty dope.
Fire.
China's pretty dope.
What about it?
You can do anything you want in China. You're free.
Really?
You're free to do anything you want.
Is that only because you're from the United States, or so like you don't think for their like the people in China
that are from there?
From my understanding, it's like a lot of control, but you didn't feel that.
Nah, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. I've heard that too. That it's like hella like controlling, and they don't play that shit over there.
They don't. I mean, don't like if you're not over there touching Chinese people, then you win.
Yeah, if you're minding your business,
have a good old time and chill and do whatever else, you could win.
Yeah,
but if you're over there trying to cause havoc with the Chinese population, you lose. Quick.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm sure you stick out like a sore thumb over there.
No, bro, that's the other thing. No, bro, there's a lot of
really. Oh, you're not the 6-foot giant walking around,
nah, bro. Chinese people are tall.
Really?
Chinese people.
You heard it here first,
tall.
folks. You heard it here first.
Random Realness, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
So they got
Chinese
a lot of
people are tall.
Breaking news,
bro, and they play basketball.
Oh, I see that shit.
Hoop.
But they still look like they're 4'8". Nigga.
Some of them are, but bro, they hoop. You're like, damn, bro. Okay, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can't mess with the people in China,
like
or can't do arrest like havoc, you can't.
No,
not like harassing
them,
them,
harassing them. No.
Are you having fun with other
foreigners
that you see there? You guys
bro.
lock eyes over the crowd or something potentially.
It's like, well, no, because I mean, you got to think about it. Everything we're wearing is from China. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter what country you go to. They need Chinese imports, and so America has business people in China doing their thing, going, hey, ship to our country, ship to our store. People in Brazil, or they got people in Brazil doing the same thing.
Is it only I guess.
No, like, it's like businessmen. Like,
what took you overseas?
So, me and the family are taking off, and we're safe because we called Colin. Our auto's insured, house insured. We're going across state lines. Colin's got us. Colin's actually got us in the state they were going to. We're in Idaho, heading to Utah. Colin got us. Made it to Utah, and I just wanted to say, call Colin. If you have a boat, call Colin. If you have a motorcycle, call Colin. If you need life insurance, call Colin. Call Colin at 208-639-0412. Colin insures in Idaho, Utah, Oregon, and Montana. Again, call Colin for all your insurance needs.
Go ahead.
How'd you get started?
How did you get started?
How did you
overseas?
turn
Just
into
like,
international tech, man?
Give us some backstory so we can get these
okay.
questions more targeted
Let's
so we
keep
can
it
see.
real then.
Okay.
All right. So, like the Titanic, right? Mm-hmm. All right, dope. It was a dope ass ship. It was like the most amazing ship of its time.
Yeah.
But by the end of the movie, it was at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of felt when I graduated university in America.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, we are on the most beautiful
Bullshit
country in the world. But nigga, we're laden with debt. Niggas are going crazy. And this is back in like
bound to
this
fail.
is back in like
Put the stamp on it. They already know the fan base knows I'm 40. So when the niggas say like we all 30, I'm like, no, I'm 40 and I think you're in the same boat. So he's the odd person out.
Bruh,
Yeah,
I
fuck
was
both
like,
you old ass niggas.
Shit ain't looking sweet.
Put
back
that
in
stamp on it.
06.
What, 06?
Yeah,
Okay.
06. I was like, it don't look so good.
You beat the financial crisis.
Sure
You
did.
called it.
Bro, I was in China during the financial crisis, living well.
Doing what?
I was colonizing.
Which is?
Basically, you go around the world teaching other people and other cultures to be like our culture here.
You were colonizing?
Yeah, kind of like, you know how like we speak English now.
He
like,
said,
you know, white
it's
people that-
gentrification for other countries.
That's exactly what it is, bro. It's like, you know, white people went to Africa and were like, "Hey, nigga, you don't do it. Like, you're sitting on the floor. What the fuck you doing? Get the chair."
Right.
So your job was colonization?
Yeah,
Just
that
showing
was-
niggas how to be American.
that's it.
Not really niggas, folks.
No, not-
Asian people and
yes.
other, you know. So
That's what it's not called teaching English as a
It's called
second language.
It's called
Boy, you smooth with it. They said, "What you out here?" He said, "I'm out here colonizing." They're like, "Damn, he laying it down everywhere." He's like, "What do you do?"
He said,
He's like, "I
"Sit
teach
that
them
chair,
how to be me." All
That's
right.
what it is.
He said, "Hey, see how your suck ass came up to me?
Bruh.
You talking to me, so you already knew that I had the juice, right? So that's what I do. I teach you how to be me. You know what I mean?"
That's truly what it is, bro.
Okay.
Typically, they don't wear traditionally the clothes we wear at our school. You got to wear our clothes. They usually don't speak English as a first language at our school. You got to speak our language. Like prayer time might go off, and we're like, "Hey, bro, yeah, prayer time's off, but like we're in class. Ain't about that. Like you can hit the break."
Because are you teaching them how to come over here to go to the universities? Is it a prep school? Is it post college?
Yeah, I was gonna
It's elementary. It's like a middle school, high school.
So why do they want to learn that if they're not coming over? If they're not like trying
Because English is the language that is done in the world. Is
Most dominant?
No, it's like business is done in English.
Yeah.
Travel is done in English. Bruh, go to I don't know. Go to Mexico and you run into someone from Germany. What language you guys gonna speak together?
to English?
So, gosh,
It's crazy because I hear English is like the most difficult language to learn.
It's the easiest language on the planet, bro.
Really?
It's so easy.
even with on our last episode, Chamber hit him with the dude. He said, "You'd be like, damn, that girl's bad."
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
All the different
false
the
friends,
different
yeah.
meanings of like
Yeah, of one word.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you mean she's like not good? No, like she's fine as fuck. What do you mean fine? You said it was fine that I went to the park yesterday.
Yeah.
No, like fine, like she looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that has to be confusing to them. But is that a thing in their language?
That's a thing in almost every
Okay,
language.
and that's I don't nigga only speaks one. Give me a break, nigga. Give me a break.
Damn, I really want to put Ebonics on my shit though. I'm a firm believer in. Well, actually, I'm kind of teeter-totter.
Put
But you know what I'm
Ebonics
saying?
on your shit and lose your job in a week, nigga. I dare you.
No.
You know what though? Like if you were to take one of them Louisiana niggas from Louisiana, and like throw them in the middle of like Poland, people will be like,
What the actual? You're not speaking English.
he says he's American, but I think he's from Nigeria. Like, because he's just a big ass black dude talking about, hey, what you're like,
Right.
Oh.
So what's your second favorite country behind China?
Probably Turkey.
Okay.
Turkey, Istanbul is a blast.
Out of those two, what is like better food?
China.
Okay.
Easy.
I heard they don't do orange chicken over there.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I heard. So my homeboy I grew up with, he went out there, pretty much started a basketball academy.
Good idea.
Long story short, went to Brazil during the pandemic, had a baby, blah, blah, blah. Got stuck in Brazil visiting the lady's family. During the pandemic, went for 10 days, was there for like 12 months. Is actually still there. So longer than that, obviously. But he's like, I saw an interview he did when he was in China. He's like, yeah, biggest myth about China. And he's like, they don't do orange chicken out here. You know, that nigga, he walked to the first restaurant. He said, let me get an orange chicken with a chow mein and a fried rice split.
God,
So, nigga, this is not Panda Express.
I'm glad he knew what the people wanted. You want to know that. Damn.
Shout out my boy TT, motherfucker. Gang, gang.
That was good.
People's champ, for real.
So, can you get chicken fried rice over there?
Yeah, must have.
And that chicken fried rice, I can fucking eat all
From the
day,
back.
all night.
It's amazing.
No, what are we on the Kevin Gates right now?
You would eat the chicken fried.
Eat it from the back. And I'm like, why would you want to?
He said, I would spit in that chicken fried rice. I said, nigga, what? Oh my God.
God. Have you heard Gates? Kevin Gates?
Oh my God, bro.
But I know Kevin Gates is now woke.
Just for reference, there's a song from like 2016, 2017, maybe. He's like pretty much he's rapping, stops rapping, explains how he's pretty much serving this girl. He's like, I'm just giving her dick. God damn, Kevin. What is wrong with you, man? It's just wild. But
Turkey's dope.
Okay, what was your favorite thing about it?
They have a history. I mean, yeah, that's where the Muslims beat the Christians and turned Constantinople into Istanbul. Like, yo, Turkey's dope.
It was just dope learning about that.
It was dope learning about that. I knew kind of about that, but then to like go and like see the big ass walls people had to climb, and you're like, shut the fuck up. You're like, bro, there's no way a nigga was like, we're getting up there.
Said, watch this.
While they're shooting shit at us.
He said, hold my water, nigga.
It was like, no.
Are there anybody in Istanbul?
Yeah, Istanbul.
Istanbul, that's like, this fake news. They got these things. No way, motherfucker climbed all the way over there and all that shit. Or is everybody like, no, this is for real?
No,
this is where the battle went down. Like this, there ain't no like.
But on both sides, it's written like, hey, like the Christians were inside. They were like, nigga, we're trying to get these goddamn Muslims out of here, and the Muslims were like, we're trying to take back the Holy Land, and like both sides are like, bruh.
So it's like set in stone, pretty much. It's
like,
yeah.
Is everybody a believer over there?
No. You got,
because it's like religious wars, right? It's like taking back the.
No, Turkey is super like, bruh. Turkey is super modern. Turkey is.
I used to work with two ladies that would go home for 2 months at a time to visit family in Turkey, and I love it so much. It's just so nice, and the food is so much better, and
it's good, healthy food.
Yeah, they're saying like it's way cleaner.
What makes the food healthier? They don't eat fried food, or
they
what?
grow a lot of they do crops and shit. Like everybody has gardens out there.
It's not on steroids.
And it's not your little tomato garden. It's like fields of, you know what I'm saying?
And like the food here, bro. You guys are on GMO.
First of all, you guys, nigga, you're one of us.
I don't live here, though. Like, I'm here for a quick minute.
He said, I came to check on my mom's crib and I'm out.
The way that ankle is set up and stuff, so everything played out good over there. So the food's good.
The food
This is fortified through McDonald's. You
know what this is? This is me
that's
thinking
an
I'm
organic
20.
chicken. That's what that is.
This is me
Chad
thinking I'm
Johnson
20,
over here.
talking shit to 20-year-olds on the basketball court, going, shit, little nigga, I'll show you what I used to do. And pop.
And you didn't have that vitamin D from the McDonald's burgers.
He
said vitamin D.
As Chad Johnson would say, it didn't build the fucking callus in you. You got no fucking callus. You be eating like a rabbit. Playing the Warriors game.
I was trying.
So what happened? Your shit popped?
Yeah, bro.
What popped?
The Achilles.
Nigga. It's so hard.
I'm telling you, it really is.
To say goodbye. Not as Achilles. He ain't never gonna walk the same, nigga. Did it feel like somebody kicked you?
No, it felt like someone shot me.
Okay. A reason I asked because like you see the big sports, like when KD popped his and Kobe did the same, they both like looked back and they weren't touched at all, but you could tell like they looked back, like they felt like somebody, and they both were like, yeah, I felt like somebody just kicked me in the back of my leg.
I dropped man down.
You know who that was?
Man down.
On the court.
That was Jesus coming in.
Touching
them and saying, I got a higher purpose for you.
Yeah, he said,
I got a higher purpose.
You ain't that nigga.
You got the 3-2.
That's what he was
You
saying.
forgot to stretch, nigga.
No, bro, it was we played 2 games and it was like a back-to-back.
Yeah.
And bro, we were close to that second game.
LeBron can't even do a back-to-back at 39.
You know
Top pick.
saying?
They say, hey, you play 2 things.
Some people say he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't doing it, you had no business doing it.
You had a back-to-back.
So, Number 3,
bruh. Budapest, Hungary.
Okay.
Budapest, Hungary is dope, bro. Yeah.
The fucked up part is I don't really know where all these places are on the map.
So Turkey,
Like off the top of my head, I'm just like.
So China, you already know that one, but like China is just like Guangzhou and Shanghai and some of the old like ancient stuff. Istanbul is just because it's like, bro, this is like where Istanbul and like Jerusalem are like where like damn religion was started here. Like, whoa, nigga, this is where they were walking.
Yeah.
But okay, so.
But like
Go ahead.
Hungary is East Europe next to Germany. East Europe, it's in Europe. It's over there by like England-ish.
Back to because you're saying like this is where religion started.
Yeah.
Are there people that don't believe in God there?
Yeah, most def.
And is that okay, or are they like
Looked at like fucking losers.
They looked at like fucking losers. I mean, they're free to
have their opinion,
have their little belief and opinion.
Because in the States, it's cool to be like a non-believer.
Yeah,
it's like stylish. It's like 33% of Americans don't give a fuck. And it's like, I don't know, is it 33% over there like that, or is there like a small few?
I think it's a lot smaller.
You get to the barbecue drunk and shit, talk about God ain't real. They're like,
no.
Put the dominoes in. He said, I'm about to
nigga stop playing the violin and shit.
He said, so my uncle didn't climb over that motherfucking wall? Huh?
Oh, you just gonna talk about our names like that, huh?
That's exactly what it would be like too.
Damn.
Bruh, Arabs are so black and they just don't want to admit it.
How has that been internationally? Like, did you like, okay, leaving, you're like, man, America just don't respect black people. You're like, but I go over there, I'm going to be treated right.
No. Yeah, bruh. You know, the thing is,
take your time. Take your time.
Everyone's seen TV, so they're like, yo, what up, bruh? I'm like, listen, I went to university. I grew up in Boise, Idaho.
Uh-huh.
You said no gang banging over here, brother.
I was like, bro, like, though you don't want to meet those black guys,
right? Hell no,
like,
that's bad energy.
It's not, bruh. Yes, or they're gonna like try to get you,
right?
And like not even like fight you, but
hit
like,
you with the come up.
Oh, this nigga lame. Let me get this nigga for it. And you're just like,
what size shoes those are?
Yeah, you're just like, bro. So I'm like, bro, you don't want to meet them,
right?
But the worst part is like the chicks. So like, you match or you'll meet a chick and she's like, So you're from America? You're like, yeah. That's cool. You're like, yeah, it's all right. But you don't sound American. I'm like,
how do you know what American?
What is American supposed to sound like? She, you know what I'm saying, girl? I'm trying to get that. I'm like, I'm not going to do that to like.
You at the end of the night, by the end of the night, you were yin yang twins. You're like, girl, give me some pussy. You know, David Banner. He said,
wait till you see my eye.
She said,
wait till you see my eye.
You're American for sure.
4 drinks in. I'm looking for a dime. Top of the line. You go crazy, Tay.
Hey, like seriously though, and the messed up part, like that happens with foreign chicks. But the worst part is, it happens with American white chicks a bunch too. They're just like, oh, so you're from home, huh? You're like, yeah, I'm from back, home. They're like, you're a lot different than I thought you were going to be. You're like, out here traveling, doing my thing just like you. Yeah. They're like, oh.
So what do you think they want you? They want you to be like a hood.
Like some hood ass or like on the run or some hood ass.
They want to be like, yeah, just, hot bail, fucking caught 2 bodies, sold my son. Like, nigga, what?
Just like a hood ass thing. And I'm just like, shorty, that nigga doesn't have a passport.
Oh,
good. What do you mean?
He can't even spell passport, nigga. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? That's,
damn.
If you want that, go to the hood. He'll serve you.
Right.
I swear to God, just go to the hood. You look kind of cute.
So there are American girls that want you to be a hood. So, like, I guess, is the hood nigga commoditized? Commoditized? Like, you could take, you could get like a team of like hood strippers or something. Be like, hey, I'm gonna take y'all niggas internationally over there.
We about to make
the shit out of all of them and just be like, yes. Hey, this is Tebow. That's a little tweak right there. Shit, that's Big Mo. You know what I'm saying?
Raheem in there.
Bruh, you get them OnlyFans page.
And their names are really Eric, Jared, and Tim.
OnlyFans, nigga. Yes.
Cousin, you trying to hit a lick?
No, I'm not trying to hit a lick. I'm just trying. It's like,
because I was about to say, nigga, I tan well, and I think I got a couple different rag colors in there. I'll switch it up. I got a black one. You know what I'm saying? We could do something crazy.
Man, I don't know if I'm leaving the soil for a minute.
We know this nigga. You probably saw it. One of the episodes, like, oh, you dream vacation. Nigga said New York.
Bruh. And it's just like,
I said, if you don't go sit your goofy ass down somewhere.
I've been talking to his wife, like, bro, we're going to try to get him out somewhere, like, somewhere that's nice and safe and American-ish. So he's like, hey, it's just like America. And I'm like, yes, nigga, there's a McDonald's. There's a, you can.
That's what all he cares about. He's got to go somewhere that has McDonald's.
No, tell me about the restrooms in China.
Oh, okay, those are different.
So that's the part that I'm not good with.
But that's like, bruh. Okay, hold on.
Tell him what it is, though. Okay, you explain what it is.
Oh shit!
Like, it's a hole in the ground, but it has like the toilet part. It's just. No, I shouldn't say that. It has the porcelain. It has porcelain, but you have to like. There's no
squat down, right?
Squat and hold like a nice squat there.
So doing it drunk, it can get messy.
Oh yeah, but like me, got bad knees, so I hit the. You can just squat like this with your arm against the wall for a while,
because you're air squatting like
you're hovering. It's like, but girls do that shit all the time downtown. So it's just like being a girl downtown in any.
I want to travel all across the world to be a girl downtown. It's like, nigga, come on, like don't they?
I see
you have to go out.
Let that inner bad bitch out. Shut the. Let that inner bad bitch free, but
you have to go to the like countryside a little bit, or like the wrong side of the city to do that. Like if you go to normal China right now, bro, you're not going to see no east.
Everything is the same.
Western straight toilet.
Okay.
I was going to say that can't be everywhere in China.
Bruh.
I was going to say there's absolutely no way.
They say it's healthier for you.
You're supposed to, like, they say we're supposed to have a stool that like holds our legs up when we sit down. Your knees are supposed to be above you.
Show no, they say
doctor said it, nigga.
Say it's healthy.
Ask your wife.
Bro,
I'm
you
sure
want to
she
know some
knows.
other goofy shit y'all do here, which is just nasty?
What?
Caveman ass motherfuckers.
What?
So after you guys go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
almost everywhere else on the planet, there's like a little gun, like a little water gun that's like tapped into a pipe where you're.
Oh yeah, you spray your asshole
you just
down,
go,
huh?
Psh.
How many times have you busted off of that, you little freak? He loves it.
I do love it.
I know, I can
I
tell.
love being clean.
What
Yes.
What is it called? What is it called? It's called a
I call
bidet,
them
right?
no, in France it's a bidet because you have to like sit on.
I was
It's
gonna
like a
say
whole
those is like
seat.
shoot out of
Yeah,
right.
and it's like shoot up, and then you look down. And you're like, oh, nigga, I'm looking at that. Like I don't like that. I like you just like, bro. The Arabs got it. They're just like.
It's a little tool.
No, it's like
He
the
said-
thing you shoot and like spray your.
He said, "You ever
plants with?
you ever power wash the side of your house?"
Yeah, exactly. Or even your car where it has a different
The thing where it's like
settings.
blowing
Yeah,
air, but
bro.
it's blowing water.
Yeah, bro. Psh, you're like, woo.
Clean your crack from the front to the back.
What if somebody's like way under there and draining it onto the gun, and then now you have the gun, now you're shooting.
Okay, now.
Is there people that have bad habits, just like a
No.
porta potty here? If somebody
Because my
you go in
thing
there,
is-
somebody wipes shit on the wall, and
My thing is this. It's like, bro, you're going to spray till you're clean, right? 90% of that by the time the end of that is like clean water just getting hit back down on the
is it like a 40 where you pour some out at first, so you're good, and then you go in there, you go like a drinking, you get that drinking fountain where you like.
You
You
could.
wait 2-3 seconds and you're like,
He said,
You
"Pour
could
some
spray
out
out.
of it."
You could spray out for a little bit. And
It's
then
just
get in.
clogged. Hits a
So good.
just shoots a pebble.
somebody explained that to me one
This
time.
nigga's
They go, if peanut butter falls on the carpet,
Yep.
do you go and grab a dry towel and scrape it up and go, that's pretty clean?
There you
Or
go.
do you get like a wet wipe, bring out the like water and like
Tell
scrub
it.
it? And I'm like,
Facts.
you're fucking right, but
But
if you just take a daily shower, like at least daily, you're probably pretty good.
Oh,
Twice,
okay.
anytime you bust a sweat, take a shower.
yeah. Oh, anytime you sweat, take a shower.
Well, like if I go work out and I get back home, I'm gonna bust a shower out, and then every time I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna shower before I get out into the streets.
That's a really good idea, bro. So keep doing that, and my investments. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
My investments in the water trust I have going right now will skyrocket.
Here's a funny fucking thing for you, buddy.
Yeah, let's
Listen
hear it.
here.
Let's hear it, buddy.
3% of the water that's like, there's only like 3% of like usable water, right?
That's true.
And so the way these systems set up, like I take my shower, it goes down the drain, goes to the water treatment facility. They re-pump it back out and then put it back out. Because
Exactly.
there's not that much. There obviously is stuff losing in pipes. Like sometimes, you know what I mean? Shout out Flint. You know what I'm saying? You know there's some rust in there and some shit.
They're still fixed.
Little red.
Shit, but like, so me taking a shower, they're just charging me for it, and
Most
essentially it's recapturing back and
Most
coming
definitely.
back.
So my question is this: how many times can you wash a white shirt before it's not white anymore?
how many chemicals can you put on a chemical of a chemical of a chemical?
I guess
Sure.
so.
I'm already
How
drinking.
much chemicals can you add to water before it's not water anymore? It's just called chemical.
because they got a chemical that brings that back to bring it back.
Oh,
But no.
bring it back.
I feel you a little bit, but.
Well, you know
After
what?
I went
There's
to
gonna be-
environmental science class
Yeah.
and they showed me how
water
it was
cycle.
like, there's only 3% of it's usable, then it's like, we're already fucked, you know? And until we can decide how to move that 97 of salt water and shit that's hard to use.
That's a bad idea as well, but keep going.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it, but it's like $50,000 for a glass or something.
No,
But
that's what they do in Kuwait and where I live. They do that.
why is it not good?
Because for every liter of water you make clean and drinkable, you're getting 1.5 liters of like super salt water now because you've just pressed the salt out of it, and now you have a waste of 1.5 liters that's super salty. And what do you do with it?
Dump it.
Put it in the...
Throw it back in the ocean. So
Do you
it's
have
like,
to dump it
dude,
back in the ocean, or can you just dump it on a land somewhere
It's
to where
all
it piles
sand,
up?
bro. It's just sand out there. So, like, you dump too much water out there, it's not going to be absorbed by the sand.
Oh, okay.
It floods super easy.
When you're out and about, is it like when you're out in those cities and you're just looking for foreigners, is it just like a real life Tinder? You know what I mean? Because you're like, I'm an expat, you're an expat. where's your family? Like, don't fucking worry about it. I'm here.
Give me some dick
or like,
get it moving.
or
It depends on, like, are we talking about holidaying or living? Because there's two different things.
okay, so when you're living
Okay.
there and you're going out and you see other people that are living there.
Yeah.
And I guess based off of your career, it's like it could be like a 9-month contract, 6-month contract. So it's like it's still temporary in a sense, even there.
Yeah.
How does that make for like faster friends? Not like that you're smashing everybody, but you're like, oh damn, that person's cool. I want to play. I want to do Americanized things with them over here exploring. No?
Yes, but no. So the way you're thinking about it, no. But yes. Americans don't travel, so there's not a lot of Americans.
Okay.
But like you'll see someone, you'll be like, oh, that's a white chick, so she's probably from. Okay, that cuts down like half the world,
Right.
And so you hear her speak English. Okay, dope. That's either like England, Ireland,
Couple Europe places.
New Zealand.
It's never
or
Seattle.
Australia, and you're like, all right, dope. So like the last few chicks I've like messed with have been Western white chicks, not from America,
Not okay.
ever from America. Like
Never. You've like. Do you have any American friends over there? Or are there other American dudes? Are there more American dudes on the like moving
No,
around?
there's more American chicks.
There's more American chicks.
Yeah, most def.
That's one.
And when you meet them, I know you already talked about it a little earlier, where they like want a hood person. But when you meet them, are they like, damn, I left America because I'm not trying to mess with American blacks or like Americans, period. So they're like only mess with foreigners.
Yeah, they're like
most of them are like this. If they're on holiday, they're just out there trying to live their best life, their hot girl summer.
Mm-hmm.
They're out there living like, bro. We live in the Middle East, so it's not a place you go to have fun. It's a place you go to work.
Right.
Yeah.
In the Middle East, let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, the Middle East.
So
is blast.
the way that I think it is to be a female there, it's like head down, just walking from place to place. There's not gonna be any like randomly strolling like, "What up, shouty?" She gonna be like, "God damn, my brother is right over there. My uncle is right over there. Like, quit." And you like, "Give me the mice," or is it no?
No. Like, it's not like America. It's definitely not like America. I was in Albertsons today. And I don't know. Are these like spandex pants?
Are you talking leggings?
Yeah, but these were even like the short ones. They're like booty leggings now, I guess.
Yeah, like Spanx or just they're like.
Oh, you're talking about like
Spanx,
the
pretty much.
Girls wearing these shorts and then an oversized shirt to where you can't see the shorts. Actually,
it wasn't even an oversized shirt. I think she was in a sports bra.
It looks like everybody's a volleyball player.
Yes.
No, that's a trend in right now. Yeah, and it's wild.
I was like, oh,
It's wild.
Is this what we're doing now? They don't do that over there, bro. Like they don't. They're like, well, no, bro. They don't do that.
So,
what do they do? Turtlenecks and jeans?
No, bro. You know what though? So the Arab chicks, they have fashion.
Really?
they got fashion.
Bruh, they can dress. They got fashion. You're like, whoa. You're like, I can't date you. I couldn't afford that.
Fashion and layers.
No, not even like that. It's just number 8. But if you're wearing expensive clothing, you can't go find no hood rat expensive clothing. Like you're not like Burberry doesn't make a hood rat section. Like,
Do you think that's on purpose? Like,
Yeah,
because
you're
by
dealing
dress
with
you can easily tell
You're
their
dealing with
class.
a certain clientele. Burberry's not like, oh yeah, we're making this for Kim and them trying to have a hot girl summer. Like they're like, no, our clientele are these.
I was gonna buy this regardless.
Yeah, like
Right.
our clientele are these type of people.
Yeah,
That's what we were making
it's like
stuff
why you
for.
don't see you don't see a lot of foreign commercials because foreign car commercials because
Yeah, you
people
don't
that
have
buy exactly people that buy those know what they're worth. You know what I'm saying?
From what you've seen, like you know how like the American dream sold, like anybody can go from nothing to something. We can debate if that's actually true or not, or just a myth. But over like in Kuwait, is that a thing, or is it, hey, your last name is branded on you, you're good, doesn't matter what you do, and if you're born out of the loop, there's nothing for you to do.
It used to, I think, be like that, but now, no. There's a lot of things are changing, bruh. The things you see on TV are not real, bro.
Is that because of free enterprise? Like everybody wants to join the economy, like,
or even their like the people that like they're kings. They want to stay in power, and the way you stay in power is you have people that are happy under you. Like keep the people under you happy, give them jobs, let them like raise their families. Keep the crime low. That's how you keep people happy. Boom! I can stay in power forever.
Is the crime low?
Bro, ain't no crime.
There is no crime, or they don't let crime be out. Like they don't have like a Channel 7 News where they're like, somebody got clipped today.
Oh, there's a Channel 7 News.
J. Dot he's adamant on America being the most. We publicize everything. You can check our numbers and
and when something happens. Like when something happens, it's like, hey, something happened. Like everybody on it. Like yes.
So do they have police?
Oh yeah, must have.
How do they keep crime low?
Number one, when your population is rich.
What are you mad about? I'm not jealous about shit.
We all get like a common, or what do they call it, an average living stipend. Like we get a living stipend from the government to make sure we're good.
Why don't we got that?
We can't afford it.
I know,
but I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, so the basics are taken care of. What do we need to steal for?
How is everybody rich? I check your Facebook where you're like, oh, this is a Bentley, this is a Lamborghini, this is a fucking Ferrari, just like in the dust. I'm like, damn, they got a fucking Mr. Car Wash around that bitch. God damn, somebody throw these things are nice but dirty as fuck.
How are they rich?
Yeah,
number one, they sell oil.
I was going to say oil
money, Habibi money. Number two, they have small populations. It's not hard to support 1 million, 2 million people on
a lot more money, right? Especially oil money.
Yeah.
Who works at the restaurants? So the people that work at the restaurants have to not have the money, right?
Yeah. Guess who works at the restaurants? Not them.
Who?
Niggas from different. Oh, foreigners, niggas.
Foreigners work over there,
bruh. Where I live, there is. I think they said 3 million foreigners and 1.5 million locals. We double them. Double them. Yeah, we're double the locals, like for sure.
And they ain't over there screaming, "They're taking our jobs!"
Hell no, they said
they're taking our jobs.
They said, "Bring us water."
You're not hearing that? They're not the foreigners over here fucking taking our jobs.
They are saying that, and it's true. And they are saying that a little bit. But in all reality, yeah, they're saying that a little bit, yeah.
So,
and who's saying that though? If everybody's rich, who's saying that? There has to be poor people. So I feel like you're putting sauce on it.
Okay, so
I feel like just like I would be overseas putting sauce on America, I feel like you're putting sauce on it right now.
You get a living wage, right?
Yeah.
Are you happy with a living wage?
No.
Okay, so there's people just like you. Me? The government's like, Shante, listen, bro, you get $3,000 and we'll pay for your housing. I'd be like, sounds like I'm just gonna sit here and do whatever I want for the rest of my life. Like I'd be okay with that. You're the type of dude that's okay with that. You're like 3,000. I bet you I could take this.
At one point in my life, I was cool with SSI check, but not no more. I'm not here. I'm trying to get it. You know what I mean? But at one point, I would have signed up for that. But
I'm still like, all right, bro, cool. So the people that are like, hey, no, I want more. Hey, I'm trying to build a legacy. Hey, they're like, they're taking our jobs,
right?
But the people that are like, shit.
So, out of all the places you've been, what's like the dopest like sports atmosphere? Because I know, like,
I still think America, bro.
Really?
Like, you guys,
I'm assuming you've been to like soccer games.
I've been to a soccer game.
Okay,
it was an international game again. It was Egypt and Belgium.
Okay,
yeah.
How was that?
It was pretty dope. I was out there in Kuwait, and it was like Egypt is right next to Kuwait, and so, bro, the whole stadium was just Egyptians cheering, and and like 5 or 6, maybe 10 white people going, "Come on, Belgium," and yeah.
Did you end up in Belgium?
Yeah, but like,
For a day.
You know, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Get a good
So
explanation.
Jada and them put out a film, and they made Cleopatra black. Okay, she might not have been a black woman. All right, no, but they were black people in Egypt. Like, I've been to the museums, I've seen the hair of like the mummies, and I've seen the artwork literally with my own eyes. Like they depicted themselves as black, and so they just was like, "No, nigga, she wasn't black." And I'm like, "Nigga, she wasn't Arab either. You guys came in on the, you know what I'm saying, migration." And so them niggas, you know, that was during that time. So I was like, "No, fuck it then. I'll go for the true colonizer, Belgium."
Belgium. It's full.
Damn. So okay, so you've heard about Ja Morant, right? And
A
he
little
had
bit.
the little weapons charge.
A little bit.
If he was in a car, had himself a gun in Kuwait, driving around with his buddies, go live on Instagram Live,
Such a bad idea.
what would happen?
Such a bad idea. It would be an international incident.
Really?
Because the thing is, they'd be like, "Bro, what do you need a gun for here?" Like, I'm gonna be honest, you guys are the only people on the planet Earth that says more guns make us safe.
Don't say that.
You guys are.
Don't say that.
Name another country that's like, more guns make us safe.
Are there guns in Kuwait?
I think like the police have them.
But that's it.
The Bedouins, the people who live out like,
In the hills?
yeah, in the desert actually.
Yeah.
The people who live in the desert, I think they have them too.
To keep people in the city.
No,
I'm just joking. Like, I'm
stay in
coming
the-
out here. Good.
You enjoy all your money and rich shit inside the city.
yeah, like foxes though, and hunting because there's
Oh,
like
okay.
deer,
But
gazelle out there
nobody's
and shit.
packing guns for protection out there.
Shit, no.
Do people
bruh.
fight?
Not really.
Because everybody has a.
They're like, what are we fighting about?
I'm buying dinner. What are you mad
what
for?
What are we tripping on?
Okay, guns in China. If Ja Morant,
Hell nah, bruh. Now, if he is Ja Morant and he's an American guy with a gun in China, they're be like, yeah, you're a superstar. You can go.
Said,
But
shoot
just-
somebody. We want to see this shit.
Yeah, but just like a normal person, like I'm a normal basketball player over here on an exchange playing hoops.
You see
and I
how
got a
they,
gun?
you see how they did LiAngelo Ball? The nigga was stealing in China. The nigga's career's over
what
with.
was he doing?
I don't know.
What
but
was
it's-
that about? It's like, bro, you're
Nigga's,
stealing from.
nigga's career is over
But
with.
my thing is like I've been on that same street that we're on, like Nanjing Lu Shi Lu, and it's like, bro,
Hold on, say that one more time.
Nanjing Lu Shi Lu.
Ooh, you
Okay.
like waterfall back massage? Okay, take the
But it's
tip.
like, bro, they have the real store right there. All the real stores, every single one of them. Right down, like not even on the same street. There's always a guys with a little notebook going. You like watch? You like Rolex? You like Gucci? You're like, yeah, bro. He takes you like 25 steps off
To the fake spot, huh?
bruh. And is it the fake spot? You tell me, because it's all made there. You tell me. It all came from the same factory. It got the box. You tell me.
Is the Rolex gold? You know what I mean? Is it actually?
I don't do electronics. I do like, oh, the purse, oh, the shoes, oh, the jeans.
And you
oh,
think they're legit from what you've seen? He said, "Nigga, I
How about
bought 3
this?
pairs." God,
I'm more than that.
Oh shit!
But I'm like this. If you have to look that close
uh-huh.
to see if these are real,
It was worth it.
I win.
Right,
I win.
right.
Like, did you look that close to see if this?
Turn around. Let me see that jersey.
Yeah, I
real
was
quick.
about to say, did you see if his jersey was real?
I thought Simpson was misspelled when you walked in.
Yeah, so it's just like,
Who's
bro,
LJ Simpson?
it's just like, bro, really though? Like,
Yeah.
why are you still? You could have just literally went right here.
Right. But yeah, so Ja, what about in Turkey?
They
Ja
don't
with the
have
gun.
guns nowhere, bro. Like I said, you guys are the only
Only-
people
yeah.
on the planet.
I thought everybody was
Said-
joking when they said that.
No,
I thought they were just hating on us.
No.
This nigga's been your friend your whole life, and you're just now finding out that
They're
You're just
telling the
now
truth.
asking him, hey, what's the gun situation?
I mean,
It's the truth.
He said
yeah,
no.
because I was like
I'll talk to you
thinking,
later.
damn, I hear it. So if I hear it on the news here that's what the world's saying, I'm like, that probably ain't right. Like, we probably haven't got good information.
He said they're lying on
But
us.
my thing is this. Okay, so my thing is this.
He's a Cowboys fan. He's stubborn.
And
You
that's
know what I'm
fair.
saying?
That's fair. He's only been a Cowboys fan the last like 6-7 years.
Shut the frick up. You know when I cross back over. I cross back over
You
right after the Tony Romo situation.
You switched up.
Whoa, okay, now he wants to fucking. So I'm a Cowboy.
God damn, that was.
Shit, I'm about to set the record straight. If you got time, we're going there. Okay, so I was a Cowboys fan all the way past the Super Bowls. Then I started following my favorite players. So it was like Natron Means. So it was Emmitt Smith, all that. Then I jumped to Natron Means. So I was a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
Then the wind blew. I'm a Jaguar. Right? So then
You were just running back heavy.
running back heavy.
And heavy as well as the running back.
Yeah, I was thick. I was like, you know what? This is the summer that the coach is going to let me play running back because I'm quick. But you know what I'm
just
saying?
snap the ball, fat nigga.
So then it went from fucking Natron Means to Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp, I was a buck all the way.
Oh, so you for real? I thought he was joking.
No, for real.
It's up for you.
Oh my god! I never not said it.
Nigga, bro. It is up for you,
So I was
nigga.
a Warren Sapp fan, 99.
Wait till I
was
can't wait to get done with this part.
Oh
You know how
my
many
God.
phone calls I'm about to make?
After when John Gruden went to the Raiders, then that was like the same. What year would that have been?
We went to the Super Bowl in 2002, and he was on Tampa Bay, so like 99 to 2001 or something.
So right after
98
that,
to 2001, something like that.
that's when crossing over, say the end of fucking Warren Sapp's time. That's when I just crossed over, but it was like the Romo fumble in Seattle. Mm-hmm. I distinctively know it was like after that because it was like the lowest of lowest points of Cowboys. So they were like, "Come on over," and that's when I picked the Cowboys for life. I had seen what they did. What they do to your favorite player is so fucking cold. It'll be like he did 10 years there, gave everything he had, both knees, both ankles, all the concussions.
He's got a fake hip,
and they're gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna send you to Arizona for the last couple of years, or you know what I mean? They did that to him and Smith.
I was about to say you're getting specific.
The Chargers just let Natron Means go. It's like he literally rebuilt the Chargers for this 5-year period, and then they're like, all right, Jacksonville expansion, boom. You're sitting there like, but what about? But what? He still got legs. Shit. So it's like once I learned, once I grasped that, then it was like go team and then ride it out. And I've been on a drought.
This explains why you just feel comfortable wearing every other team's hat.
Oh
anyways, see, boom, nigga. Anyways, John Morant, 25 game suspension. I saw a bunch of shit of him like John Morant at the crib after getting off the phone.
Yeah, you know
the Bobby Smurder and shit.
You know why that is? Because the first 25 games don't fucking matter.
100%.
100%.
Nigga, until they come back from All-Star Weekend, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So
just be 500 going into All-Star Weekend. That's all we can ask for.
So at the end of the day, they throw his name through the mud, have everybody challenge, we're talking about it all. Whatchamacallit, and then they're like, first 25 games. And it's like, that ain't really even a punishment. So then it's like, why be that critical?
Statistically, his team played better without him this year. Like when he wasn't there, they statistically did better, won more games when he wasn't on the floor.
Did he get his Nike deal revoked?
No, they just dropped his shit.
Are you joking?
No, why would he get his Nike deal revoked? He didn't do nothing illegal.
Because I sold my Nike stock when Kyrie had his little scuffle. I was like, oh, you guys gonna treat Kyrie like this for exercising his First Amendment? Mm-hmm. I was like, all right then. Mm-hmm. And now we got a coon over here doing coonery.
How do you really feel?
Yeah. Obviously saying, bro, you over here doing coonery. That's 2 in a row, is it not?
Oh yeah. He had 2 guns and
the first one was in a strip club. The second one, I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah.
They absolutely just
for
stupid.
no reason, just being cool.
On the video before, sees that he's on video,
and then goes down and does
and grabs a gun, and it's just like, okay.
He said the next time they cut back, this is gonna be so fucking hard.
Watch this. Album cover of the year.
Fuck. Okay, but so to that point, like I thought he would potentially lose his shoe deal.
I should have.
The First Amendment thing that you're talking about, it's such a fucking hard line to draw. But like we're a gun society, so like Nike's like easy to forgive the gun thing.
We're a gun society. What's the Second Amendment? You can have a gun. What's the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech.
How
is it a problem?
The first one is I can say what I want.
You just skipped over the first one.
You can
okay in the second one. Yeah.
You can say what you want
if you have a gun.
No,
if it doesn't offend anybody.
Many nights out on the town, there are niggas that enforce that all the time.
Do you think it was fair or not enough?
Oh, I think it's fair. At the end of the day, it's like it's fair. It just sucks that they went through all that scrutiny to then put down like a wrist slap. It's like if you were just gonna wrist slap, like then lay back, be like what you were saying.
Right.
It wasn't illegal. It's in the car. There, like in Idaho, you can open carry. You can
walk into a store,
Denny's and sit the shit down and be like, "I'll take the bacon and eggs," and everybody
give
like,
me the sampler.
All right, awesome, yeah. Do you go shoot ducks and stuff? And it's like, if I've never tried to do it as a black person in Boise to see how they would feel, but for sure everybody else is getting it.
I've seen it
easy peasy.
Yeah.
So
it'd have been the last thing you did. Think it.
Yeah.
So I got a quick little random change of pace. I got 5 questions I wrote down. You niggas just you got 3 seconds to answer. It's one or the other, all right? Oh, go ahead, hit that water, boy. Get wet that whistle. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Question 1.
Let's do it.
The perfect brownie or the perfect cookie?
Perfect cookie.
Perfect cookie.
Both you niggas are a disappointment.
I don't eat chocolate.
I guess that's fair, because if you eat a perfect cookie to you, could be a sugar cookie or something, oatmeal raisin head ass nigga.
Peanut butter.
Oh, that would be so good.
You like oatmeal raisin?
Hold on.
Subway.
Yeah.
That is perfect timing. Yeah, for oatmeal cookies, I'll take it.
Anybody got them oatmeal raisins over there?
He didn't know I was setting them up.
You'll know this one, definitely. What does the word thought stand for?
That hoe over there.
No.
Exactly.
Isn't it? No. Isn't it like what? Like when you're thinking, therefore I am, therefore I am.
Shut the fuck up.
Thought. I think, therefore I am. That means I am one. No, I didn't know that.
That's Nietzsche. Yeah.
You didn't know thought meant that hoe over there?
No, I thought it was just
You're
like
40. That's why, nigga.
Yeah, that is. I didn't know what it. I just thought it meant.
I'd be with my camera, be like, "Throwback Thursday." I was downstairs at 4:00. This is.
He said thought throwback. No, that's not how it's spelled.
Therefore,
all right.
Try to get Nietzsche.
Question 2: Chris Paul or Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson.
That was an easy one, huh?
Yeah.
Boxing or MMA?
Boxing.
God damn,
Boxing is
you
easy.
niggas are best friends, huh?
No, MMA, so
y'all used to sleep.
He's gonna wrestle like some niggas out there just like hugging each other. I'm like really?
For real.
I personally like MMA because I want to see a nigga get knocked out and
then watch boxing.
It happens enough. Might not at the top tier happen like that, but when somebody's coming up the ranks, they're knocking niggas out the whole way up.
I want a nigga to accidentally be slipping and catch a knee on the way down. Nigga, just
You watch Tank Davis, you're always being for a good knockout. So
especially on this bitch. Ain't that right? What? Hold on, sorry, my fault.
No, you're the Christian
MMA
man.
is just like those chokeouts and strangleholds.
My beef with MMA is I don't think their drug testing policy is as strong. And I feel like boxing is legit as fuck.
Okay, don't do that.
It's legit.
Nigga, are you serious?
What?
Nick Diaz was in his prime and he doesn't fight anymore because he smokes weed. Nigga, their drug policy is crazy.
No, Diaz is they stopped drugs, but not steroids.
What do you mean? You think they don't test for steroids?
Testosterone? Hell no. Anderson Silva was not 42 getting younger, fucking kneeing niggas all in the head
After
and
he
shit.
snapped his leg in half.
Yeah, like, nigga, no. You don't start at 35 and then just start whipping shit up, nigga.
All right, number 4. Nigga.
Fuck that.
Go sit down or eat a sandwich or something. Nigga. Are you good?
I'm hungry.
Has this nigga never had a neck? I've always wondered. Goddamn. Anyways, would you rather have to deal with bad breath or body odor?
Bad breath.
Like talking to it and having to smell it.
Yeah, bad breath.
Over.
Damn. I guess. No, but I mean, yeah, because body odor you can't get away from. The bad breath. You can
If I'm standing over here, nigga, I might not hit you. I might not smell your breath.
But like, orders go to Asia and people talk like this.
Really?
Because their breath stinks?
I don't know. Or that, like, no, I think it's like they don't want to be seen to be happy or smiling or something.
What are they all? They all came from Kanye West, nigga. What?
No, but I mean, like, have you even not even seen like on? Well, obviously, like on TV, they're like this in the football games. They're like,
Oh yeah. Like
so-
on yeah.
here they're just like, but like, yeah, you're talking to a chick over there. They're like, no, what I meant was, you're like, oh.
Is it because if they're seen on the cameras,
I have no idea.
smiling and jaw-jawing, you out here kikiing, Hugger?
Yeah,
You out here
bitch, you know what we did to Tim and them.
We don't. No, off topic, but we don't even like myself. I don't mess with no foreign chicks like that where I'm living, like the Arab chicks. I just go, oh, you guys look very nice.
What was your answer?
Body odor.
Body odor or hot
bad breath. Bad breath.
You said you can't escape body odor though.
So I'm saying I'd rather
So if you're in a car ride, you would rather be
with somebody with bad breath,
Yeah.
not body odor.
Okay, got you.
So I just tell that nigga breathe out his
Agreed.
nose.
Agreed. Last question. I'm gonna read it how I wrote it.
Okay.
Would you rather be getting blown like hot soup or getting in that box like kitty litter?
God damn, it's blown like hot soup.
Like that?
Because a good blown like hot soup can make you feel like you in a box.
He answered quick as fuck on all the first 4. That nigga said, shit. He said, can we just do half and half?
That's a good question.
Would you rather get the sloppy
Sloppy?
or that boxy? You said hot soup?
Yeah, I said hot soup.
I'm sure your wife loves that answer, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh my God. No, I'm saying I love all of you. I love everything about you. From head to toe, from mountain to river, from sky to the ground.
I can't stand you.
Past the ground to the nuclear
He said,
core.
but what that mouth do?
Bruh.
Give me this piece of paper because it's about to.
Go ahead.
That's just like, how about this? I'm with you. But then last summer I had an experience in Thailand that just made me go,
Double guess it.
oh, this is what that's like. I think I love you.
If you're out there, call him back. God damn, he confesses
You know what I'm
love
saying?
to you.
That
and
nigga's
he-
been traveling around the world trying to find you, bitch.
Yeah, in the dark with a or in the
No,
daylight with a
I haven't.
flashlight.
He pops out, don't you call her bitch.
I haven't been traveling the world trying to find anyone. I'm single. I'm happy.
He said, I'm ready to mingle. Look at the camera, tell him.
Super happy, super single. Super happy, super single. No gray hair at 40.
So, what's your
Not
final
stressing.
answer?
Sloppy?
In Thailand, sloppy, and anywhere else, I'm taking the, what do they call it?
The box?
The box.
And so I would not want to not have both. That would be hard.
Yeah, obviously.
So,
That's why it's such a difficult question.
All right. Brownie or
I'm
cookie?
Brownie. I'm Brownie.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I did.
Okay.
Chris Paul and AI.
Yeah.
So just off of favorite, like that's one of my favorite players of all time. I think Chris Paul's the best, the greatest true point guard of all time.
Okay. So,
but I'm still taking AI. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it was tough for me because that nigga Chris Paul has literally gone from multiple different teams to.
And he's been doing it since I was probably in high school and couldn't have a beer.
You niggas are the same age. What are you?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
He said we've been doing it. He's been doing it since we were in high school.
Yeah, look at me. Shit. Like, I'm a phony. Got her in rec league.
Stupid.
That's okay. You win some, you lose some, but you live.
And then I already said I'm taking MMA on the boxing.
Damn, that's so hard to believe, man. That's crazy.
And then
getting blown like hot soup,
soupy,
or getting in that box like kitty litter.
I plead the fifth.
You gotta pick.
I'm just playing. It's hard because you know what I'm saying. It's hammer time. You know what I'm saying? But also, I like not having to do shit. You know what I'm saying? If you going crazy, nigga, boy, you ever got head so good you started drooling?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god!
Yes.
I was just playing.
I'm not.
You said I was out here. God damn. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go with. Shit, I don't know, nigga. Why did I do this?
I don't know.
Did I say I had to answer these questions?
No, I made sure we feel
okay.
We need your perspective. It's
Go to
amazing.
Thailand, I already know your answer, bro.
He's like, go to Thailand.
You should come.
I'm gonna take the soup.
You're gonna take the soup.
I'm gonna take the soup.
Damn.
Yeah, damn it, boy.
Damn.
That's a hard one, huh? And then I said body odor is one. Bad breath is what I want to be around. Yeah.
Yeah. And is it only bad being around bad breath because there's like ways of defense against it?
Right. Like if we're sitting going the same way, nigga, until you turn and look at me, I don't smell it.
Yeah.
Just so hold your conversation looking forward, nigga.
Yeah.
Or don't sit across the table from me when we're eating, nigga. Don't do none of that. But speaking of Chris Paul, you see that nigga getting passed around like a baton again?
Yeah.
Now, did he get traded?
Again.
To who?
The Wizards.
Oh, no.
It was the Suns get Bradley Beal. So from the Wizards.
Is it Beal or Beal?
Beal.
Beal.
B-E-A-L.
Beal.
Wizards get CP3, Landry Shamet, who's a decent. He's not like crazy, but
Never heard of him.
yeah, he a second rounder and then additional pick swaps. So depending on, I'm sure, record and stuff like that, they'll have to, or how much Chris Paul plays or whatever, you know, depend or whatever. It's going to depend based off of time played or record. So
I read that to trade Chris Paul, they had to bump his contract up by $9 million.
I believe it.
So Chris Paul, like, it sucks, but like, damn, that's a $9 million. That's a win.
I'm pretty sure he had a no trade clause in his shit.
Beal did, but I don't think Chris Paul did.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could have swore Chris Paul did, but bruh, he got paid
Because Beal signed a max contract for like $251 million. To be able to swap players, that other person has to have somewhat of a similar contract. So that's why they had to artificially boost Paul's contract.
I heard Bradley Beal's was like had like decision over if you can't package these players because then it determines like my livelihood to be on a contending team. You know, like you can't get, if I go to the Heat, you can't get rid of Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo because I need them to be, you know, can't be the man over and Jimmy, right? So, but like shit like that, I'm like, that's kind of dope to have in your contract, right?
If you're Chris Paul, how do you feel?
Okay, let me say this. If you're Chris Paul, how do you feel after signing a 4-year contract for $120 million, $75 million guaranteed?
4 years?
This is what's his contract.
44
No,
years
this is his
old.
contract with this is his contract he signed with the Suns. And he's only been there for 2 years.
So he has 2 more years left.
Right. And $30.8 million this year, this upcoming season, only half of it's guaranteed. So 15.4.
Bruh, I'm going to be honest. I watch highlights.
Yeah. He said, I don't know. What
I
the
watch
fuck.
highlights.
But I guess as a
I watch highlights.
How do you? My question is,
I don't even watch sports like that anymore.
So-
I only watch sports to like write, be like, haha, your
Yeah.
Cowboys
Jay?
suck.
we right, Jay.
he said, Mr. White.
I only watch sports to like the highlights to write this nigga and be like, your Cowboys lost again.
Right.
I hope you're thinking about
But
suicide.
my question is, because earlier I said he's the best like true point guard like that I've ever seen play.
Yeah.
Based off of him going from the Hornets to them being a good team, to the Clippers to them being a good team, to OKC to them being the worst team in the league to making the playoffs as soon as he joins, to him going to the Suns to
He's a baller.
making the playoffs after being like the second worst record in the league the year before.
baller.
So it's just what is it? Is because I've heard people like he's a cone drill. Like he's a fucking cone out there. Like he has no defense. He's just too small. He's a liability, or
puts buckets in
that's what I said.
with assist.
Every one of those places, they sent him to die,
And
sent him to die,
and he revives it.
Yeah, sent him to die.
And that's why I don't under. That's why I'm confused. Is why does he keep getting passed around like he's the problem or something?
Because the Phoenix Suns, obviously because he's got injured. Just
Right.
because he's an injured bug down the stretch and they don't
He is too in
have
the playoffs.
no time for that right now.
Right.
But it's sad as fuck because he don't got no more Gilligan's
Yeah, he's
Islands
getting
and shit
old, right.
because he might not get a ring because he keeps getting shipped out. He's not like Kawhi where you send him to Toronto to die and that nigga said,
He said, "Watch this."
Damn, he said, I'm getting me a ring in Canada. Now everybody's like, hey. It's like, nigga, no. But like, that's the fucked up part in this whole entire thing. But at the end of the day, it's not going to tarnish like Chris Paul's legacy of like, he's a great point guard. And longevity. Like,
And that's what I think too is fucking. It's just the last. I want to say the last 3 times they made it down the stretch in the playoffs, he gets hurt and then they end up losing.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of agree with that, but
they did. There is a little hope that they're trying to find a way to maybe repackage him and move him to another contender.
Yeah, from the Wizards, right? So
who would he fit on? They keep saying the Clippers.
You want me to keep it 100?
The
Yeah.
Sixers.
You want me to keep it 100?
The Sixers.
100. 99 plus
Milwaukee.
The Sixers.
Oh,
Milwaukee would have Chris Paul, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brooke Lopez, who can shoot a 3-ball, who's 7 feet tall.
I think that's a
The
valid
Sixers
one too.
do. I just think it's hard because, like I said, he's a true point guard.
Yeah.
And
you get your big guy, his little 40 points a
So,
night. You
but
get your little
the big
curly
guy
hair in
and
the corner.
the big guy and the nigga with the beard have to be okay with.
The beard's left.
He's gone.
No,
I was
they're
gonna say
thinking about shipping him.
they said he might go to Houston, go back to Houston, but you go.
I thought the beard was gone.
Yeah, James Harden and Joel Embiid bring the ball. They play point guard too much to have a true point guard. You know, their game is that they need to have the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
So,
I thought the beard was gone.
but yeah, I think the best fit would be Milwaukee. And
Well, I
imagine
mean,
what a contender they would be.
We could use him at the Lakers for sure with LeBron and.
Bro, now you're a
AD.
Lakers fan?
Well, I follow LeBron.
What was the team back in the day, Che? What was the team back in the day, Che? Hold on. Finish that statement. But you been on what?
I've been on LeBron.
Okay, now
So
just
the
stop.
witness,
Just stop.
but I'll tell you that story.
Said,
Basketball.
I've been on LeBron. He said, I didn't even spit on that. I slid right down.
Okay,
Said, what?
it was. Let's go. When I was introduced to basketball, because basketball wasn't my thing, Isaiah Ryder.
Yeah.
So Timberwolves fan.
Yeah.
After Isaiah Ryder,
God.
it might have went like Eddie Jones. Then it went Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Then I was a Shaq person. Then Duncan at Wake Forest. So when Duncan was coming in, it was Shaq, Duncan.
You like every team, nigga. Just say that. It's
players. It's players. After Tim Duncan, when LeBron touched down, it was I'm a witness, and now I've been riding the witness. I need to be finding me a new player. If he retires, I don't know what I'm going to do.
He said, if he retires, I'm going to die. I said, nigga, you have a whole family. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, like, to cheer on sports. Like,
what the fuck am I going to do if
I need another dominant big man to come out.
You've never met him ever in life, nigga.
Actually, I did see Shaquille O'Neal down at BSU Stadium. They came and played that little exposition game.
My stepdad got a jersey for me from that game.
Okay. Like, we're up in the nosebleeds, and why Shaq's still looking big?
Oh,
like, damn.
They played the Jazz, right? Exhibition game. It was against the Jazz. Yeah, I remember that. You remember the jerseys? They're like hella shiny with the print on. Like you can't even feel the letters. Almost, they're so thin. That's what I got right there.
Replicate.
I remember
Shaq
came here for an NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
when he was in college.
Yeah,
I missed that way.
Yeah, that's what NCAA stands for. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just remember that. That's what I saw.
You said he came here for NCAA. So, oh yeah, when he was in college. No, he was in high school, but they had him playing. Yes, nigga, it's your goofy ass. Good.
Jay Madden, baby.
Good.
I feel like you went to a Denver Broncos game where they played the Jaguars.
I went to a Broncos game where they played.
I feel like Natron Means was in the building one time. Maybe you lied to me like you did with the Pitbull puppies one time.
It was the Raiders, or it might have been the Chargers. It could have been.
Could have been the Chargers?
Yeah.
We'll let you get this story out right now to wrap it up. So when we were little children, I was like big on like wanting a pit bull, and I'm checking the Thrifty Classified every day. I'm looking in the Idaho Statesman looking for the dog.
Get you one.
He got some free time on a Friday or a Thursday or something. Go ahead and say what you did.
Bring us home, Tay. Bring us home.
What'd you do?
I did.
Bring us home.
You tell.
All right, I'll tell it. He had a female that little kid love or whatever, like, and freaking he had her three-way me because she had a pit bull, and so she was like on the phone like, oh, my pit bull had puppies and I would like, you know what I'm saying, to give you one. And I'm on the phone like, oh my god, this is so fucking great.
Christmas?
Yeah, I'm like, this is so fucking sweet. Is it paper? Is it ABC? Is it AKCP? Because I'm like doing like hella just like all this extra. Is it game brand? This nigga over here comes in laughing like the rich Uncle Scrooge or something like, Then I'm like, oh my god! I said my mom's calling me. I need to get off the phone.
Stupid. He tried to swallow a knife that night. Well, he said, "Fuck it."